of happiness. Hello, everyone. Cindy Bettino, transformational healing, life coach, energy worker, and happiness expert. Well, COVID continues, right? So, how many months in now? Way too many. And we're now talking about going back to wearing masks, right? So, it's not over, but it's been a long time. And some of us are getting tired. Some of us are getting angry. Some of us are getting impatient. Yeah, or all of the above. And so I just wanted to share with you something that I'm doing because just because I'm a happiness expert doesn't mean that I'm happy all the time, doesn't mean I always have a good mindset. And as you know, I believe happiness is a verb, which means we have to work at being happy. And I'm doing something new to help shift my mindset during the continued chaos that a pandemic brings to me, to my bubble, to my tribe, to my world, because mindset's everything. One of the reasons I love my business coach, Court Maddox, is because he focuses on mindset. And with our brain, our bodies will follow, right? Having a strong brain is important in athletics, in competition, in being an entrepreneur and being a business owner, um, being able to keep us on our path and on a healthy path, right? So most of you know that I'm an energy worker, also an intuitive, and meditation, yeah. Yes, meditation is part of all of that, and we know the benefits of meditation and reducing stress and clearing the mind and shifting the mind away from negative thoughts. We know now that the brain takes in more negative than positive, but we also now have the positive psychology world, which teaches us how to retrain the brain to bring in at least just as much positive as negative, if not more positive than negative. Those are all really, really good things, right? So meditation, I think people put too many rules on meditation. You have to do it in lotus position. You have to do it with your mind completely clear. You have to do it for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour, 2 hours. Yeah, I don't agree with any of that. And I think you do what you can and you do what is right for you, right? And so I only do a 10-minute meditation. That's what I do. I do a 10-minute meditation, and I do part of it with visual guidance. So I have certain mantras, which are just sayings that I say over and over to help me shift and to start my day in a positive mindset. And I do it differently now than I did prior to COVID, because it was easier to have, for me anyway, personally, a positive mindset prior to COVID. So I have a couple of mantras that I'm happy to share with you. As I said, I do a meditation for 10 minutes. Um, I sit cross-legged. It doesn't matter. I sit on my bed. My dogs are on the bed with me. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, right? You can go into a room by yourself. You can do it in a shopping center or something. I mean, you can do it with lots of people around you. There are no rules around meditation. And one of the mantras I speak is something that someone taught me. This wonderful woman who was a Reiki master, and she taught me this one mantra that really helps me, and it's, I am light, I am of the light, I am love, I am from love. I know who I am in my truth. I know what I am in my truth. I know how I serve in my truth. I am free. I am free. I am free. It always makes me smile. And sometimes I add more stuff to it, and sometimes I just say that. Um, and it makes me feel really, really good because I do know who and what I am in my truth, and I do know how I serve people in my truth. There's another mantra that I say, and it comes from this incredible book that I've been reading on self-image psychology. And it is the sun rises each morning to usher in another day of successful living. And I say it out loud, and I say it as many times as I want. I'm going to say it again. The sun rises each morning to usher in a day of successful living. And so to that, you would need to then know what your definition of success is. And everyone's definition of success is very different. And my definition of success, in case you're interested, which you might not be, that's fine. But the number one piece of success for me is helping people, teaching people, helping people heal, grow, helping people be happy. The second piece of my definition of success is money. We need money. We need money to pay for our house. We need money to pay for our cars. We need money to pay for our pets, right? So, and retirement. So yes, so money is part of my definition of success. Another part of my definition of success is a happy, healthy marriage. I love my husband. I always want to love my husband. I like my husband. I don't always like my husband, but 99% of the time I do like my husband. So having a happy marriage, a happy, healthy marriage is very important to my definition of success, and happy kids and healthy kids, right? Even though my kids are grown and gone, I wish for their happiness every day, and that's part of my definition of success. So I think we have to have that definition before we can utter that mantra of the sun rises each morning to usher in another day of successful living. Another definition I wrote for myself is why I deserve success, because I do sometimes struggle, and I know a lot of people struggle with not feeling worthy enough to be successful, right? So struggling with that enoughness piece or the worthiness piece, right? So I always say I deserve success because I have gifts to share. I'm tenacious, smart, strong, and courageous. I care about people. I am of love and light, and I'm willing to do the hard work. Yeah. Being willing to do the hard work to be successful is a big part, I think, of being successful, right? When we're not willing to do the work. And that work can be networking. That work can be putting ourselves out there, being Mrs. Kravitz. That work can be stretching beyond our comfort zone. That work can be doing our P&Ls every month. That work can be doing the work I need to do on me so that I show up the best I can be every day for me, for my husband, my children, my clients. So, enough. This is getting too long. But especially right now when times are so chaotic and times are tough, shifting your mindset is essential. Creating a habit where you start the day with smiles, right? With laughter, with seeing yourself successful in your most successful moments. You know, the month that I made, like, I hit my goals and made a crazy, wonderful amount of money. I remember calling Court, my business coach, and going, "Oh my God, I did it, I did it, I did it, I did it." I remember that every morning, and it makes me smile, right? Yeah. So changing your mindset during chaotic times, super important. Meditation, absolutely. But do it your way so that you do it. See you next week.